Thank God Cthulhu isn't real, right? Well, there's actually a very good chance that it is. Think about it. Over 80% of the ocean remains unexplored, and strange creatures are still being discovered today. Just 18 years ago, the largest squid ever recorded was found in the deep, proving that myths about sea monsters might not be so far-fetched. So what if Cthulhu isn't just a story? What if something ancient is really lurking beneath the waves, waiting? A legend that won't die. There are stories that fade with time, and then there are legends that refuse to die. One name has haunted the human imagination for nearly a century: Cthulhu. A terrifying creature so massive and ancient that even saying its name fills people with unease. Some claim it's just a story. Others whisper that it's something more, something real. But what if I told you this legend isn't just fiction? What if there were clues hidden in history, ancient texts, and even real-life sightings that suggest Cthulhu might actually exist? Tonight we go beyond the myths. We dive deep into the origins, the terrifying descriptions, and the shocking encounters that make people believe Cthulhu is waiting. The man who created Cthulhu. Our story begins in 1928 with a man named H.P. Lovecraft. He wasn't a famous writer when he was alive. In fact, most people ignored his work. But Lovecraft had a gift. He could create stories so unsettling, so disturbing that they felt real. One of his most terrifying creations was Cthulhu, a giant godlike creature that sleeps beneath the ocean in a lost city called R'lyeh, waiting, dreaming, and when the time is right, it will rise again. He wrote about Cthulhu in a story called The Call of Cthulhu, published in a pulp fiction magazine. He described it as a monster with a head like an octopus, huge wings, and a body that no human mind could fully understand. It wasn't just a monster, it was something far worse, something beyond human comprehension. But here's the strange part. Lovecraft claimed he didn't create Cthulhu. He said the idea came to him in a dream, a nightmare so vivid it felt like a memory. Was it just his imagination, or something more? A creature older than time. Cthulhu isn't just a story, it's an idea that echoes across history, and some believe Lovecraft wasn't the first to describe it. Thousands of years ago, civilizations worshipped beings that sound eerily similar to Cthulhu. The ancient Sumerians spoke of Tiamat, a massive sea creature that brought chaos to the world. The Philistines worshipped Dagon, a half-man, half-sea monster god. And let's not forget the Kraken, a legendary sea beast that could drag entire ships beneath the waves. Different cultures, different era, but the same terrifying idea. A giant, sleeping god beneath the sea, waiting to awaken. Could Cthulhu be something ancient? A creature we once knew but have forgotten? Real-life sightings, what lurks beneath? Now this is where things get truly strange, because Cthulhu isn't just a character from a book. People have claimed to see it. In 1944, during World War II, a U.S. Navy submarine near the South Pacific reported seeing something enormous beneath the waves. Their sonar picked up a moving object larger than a battleship, but it vanished without a trace. In 1997, the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, recorded a mysterious underwater sound they called the Bloop. It was so loud it could be heard from thousands of miles away. Scientists never identified its source, but some believe it came from something alive. Cthulhu is more than a story. It's a fear buried deep in the human mind. The fear of the unknown. The fear of the deep sea. The fear that something is watching us, waiting. Even today, Cthulhu has taken over books, movies, video games, and even science. Some scientists believe our universe could be filled with creatures beyond our understanding. They call it cosmic horror. The idea that humans are just tiny, powerless beings in a universe full of things we will never understand. And maybe, just maybe, one of those things is waking up, But this is only the beginning. In part 2, we uncover even more terrifying truths. Ancient cults that worship Cthulhu, the shocking secret of the ocean's deepest trench, and what scientists aren't telling us. If you think you know fear, you haven't seen anything yet. Like and subscribe Lostopedia if you dare, because the truth is only getting darker.